So in this video, we are looking at an example or two of factorizing quadratic expression when a is greater than 1. So in the first question, we have 8x squared plus 10x plus 3. So let's identify a. Yes, 8. And b. That's correct, 10. And c, 3. Alright, so the first step is that we need to find AC. And of course, AC means multiplying A by C. So that's 8 times 3, 24. Then we need to find two factors. When we multiply them, we get back AC. And when we add them or subtract them, we get B, the middle number. So you have to look at your options, right? 12 times 2 gives us 24. 6 times 4 gives us 24. And 8 multiplied by 3 gives us 24. So all of these products gives us 24, but which one of them, which pair of factors will also give us 10 when we add them? So 12 plus 2, not gonna give us 10. 6 plus 4, that's 10. 8 plus 3, that's 11. So definitely we have our two factors, 6 and 4. So after we identify our two factors, we write back our first term, replace the middle term with the two factors. So that's plus 6x, and it does not matter the order in which you write them, plus 4x, and you write back your last term. Then you proceed to factorize by grouping. Common factor for the first pair, 2x. 2x into 8x squared. So 2 into 8, 4, x into x squared is x. 2 into 6, 3, and x will cancel x. And over here, we don't see any common factor, so we know that the common factor is 1. So we have plus 1 outside, and then we factorize again. 4x plus 3 is common, and we write what is outside of the bracket in one bracket. So that's 4x plus 2x plus 1. So that is one example. Let us look at another example where everything is not positive. You can always pause the video and write and rework the question for yourself. Right, now let's look at example 2. We have 9x squared plus 6x minus 8. So once again, identify A, B, and C. A is 9, right? The coefficient of x squared. B is 6, beautiful, the coefficient of x. And C is negative 8. Great. Then, official step 1. Calculate AC, which is to multiply A by C. So that's 9 multiplied by negative 8. And what is that? Negative 72. And negative times a positive is negative. Alright, so if you don't know your timetable, this might be a bit of a challenge for you. I hope you know your timetable. So we need two numbers, two factors. When we multiply them, we get the negative 72. And when we add or subtract them, we get positive 6. And we look at the options. 9 times 8, 6 times 12. And right away, I'm going to use 6 times 12. 6 times negative 6 times positive 12. 6 times 12 is 72, and the 12 minus 6 is, so we write back our first term, replace the middle term with our two factors, so we're going to have 12x and minus 6x, write back our last term, minus 8. How do you know which one should have what sign? The bigger term, the bigger factor, should have the sign of the middle term. So seeing that we have positive 6x, then the 12 should take on the positive, so that when we subtract, we will still end up with a positive answer. Then we factorize by grouping. Common factor, 3x Divide each term by 3x, 3x into 9x squared, that is 3x. 3x into 12x, that is 4. Over here, common factor is negative 2. 2 into 6x, that's 3x, and 2 into 8, that is 4. A reminder that you're supposed to get the exact thing that's in the first bracket in the second bracket. So we got 3x plus 4 in the first bracket. We should get 3x plus 4 in the second bracket. And that is, of course, for this step. Then we factorize again. 3x plus 4 is on both sides. So we write that down one time. And our next bracket will have what was outside. So 3x minus 2. And we have factorized. What can make these questions complicated is if you know your timetable or not. All the best.